Hi, I'm Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Julia Royston Enterprises, and now the Book Business Boss. So we're on way number 8. Way number 8 of 100 ways to be a book business boss. So way number 8 is look for a person, seek a person, whether virtually or in person or live or via email or via streaming YouTube videos, but look for a person who does what you do, who writes in the genre that you write, or is in a position or has had a level of achievement, not necessarily success, but level of achievement where you're headed. Because you need someone ahead of you to either be guiding or pointing you in the direction, or we talked about goals before, but someone who is where you want to be. That's where you're headed. You need somebody ahead of you saying, okay, if my goal is to get this, but I wanted to kind of model that model. You can't necessarily be that exact person because they have a different story, they have a different genre, they have a different ability. But if you can actually see the direction where you're headed, or see that person, or see, okay, yeah, I want it to look something like that. Yeah, it's going to be me. Yeah, it's going to be different. My book is different. My ability is different. The way I write is different. But you need something ahead of you that helps you keep moving toward the goal. And sometimes even before I reach out to people, I watch them from afar. And I know that there are people who watch me from afar. And they said, I'm just going to keep watching Julia Royston and see which direction she heads. And then eventually, when I'm ready, I will reach out to her. It happens all the time and nearly every week, if not every other day, that somebody is reaching out saying, I've been watching you on social media for a while. I've been watching you. You need that person too. No, not necessarily a coach, not necessarily a mentor. They may eventually turn into that after you make connection with them. But right now, you need a target. You need a goal. So it's like someone that plays darts. They need to have a goal and aim of where they're headed. Sure, you have a goal in your mind and a goal and a desire in your heart. But when you actually get a visual and you actually kind of get a model of what that looks like, you can aim even further and maybe get there even faster. Because some of the decisions that you make, some of the mistakes, you may not have to make them because you already see where you're headed. So there's a person out there. There's somebody. Look for them. Attempt to find them so that okay, that's where I'm headed. I want to go in that direction. And for me, that's the different parts of my life. So I have a target, a goal, a model for this part of my life and that part of my life, and that book and that book and that genre. But look for it. Look for the person. Pray for it. Ask God for it. Give me the person. Put them in my path. Put my in direction. Let me be looking on social media for it. Let me be looking on YouTube, wherever, to have somebody to kind of model where you're headed and where you want to go. I'm Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Julia Royston Enterprises, and the Book Business Bosses, helping you get your message to the masses and turn your words into wealth. Have a great day.